All right, week 7, Sports Talk It Out. It's the sports report, and I'm going to jump right off into the NFL. I'm going to jump right on them Broncos. We got to do something. Like I said, Bo Nix, you got to make less mistakes, man. But Bo Nix, 18-game streak with a touchdown. The defense added 5 sacks in the first half the other night, man. That defense is killing. Like I said, they way out there in front of everybody. But the Broncos is the 4th most penalized team in the league. I said Super Bowl. Fix them holes. Now let's talk about the most electrifying man in the NFL, Jonathan Taylor. I know what I told y'all a couple of weeks ago that Bijan Robinson was looking like my favorite back. He's still my favorite back, but this boy here is cold. 83-yard touchdown, longest run in the NFL this year, surpassed Bijan. He was at 81. Cracked 200 yards rushing the other day, 286 total yards. Another game with 3 touchdowns. Went over 1K in rushing. Most touchdowns in Colts history with 65, and he passed Edgar and James. Edgar and James was a beast with them Colts too. Njigba cracked 1K yards and received. A-Chain went off for 225 total yards against the Bills. Wake up, Bills. Atlanta Falcons went back-to-back games with at least 6 sacks. Atlanta and Indiana, hell of a game Sunday. Probably the best overseas early morning game I've seen in NFL history. Atlanta and Indiana together they went through 5 different kickers this season, and it came down to kicking in that game, man. Hell of a game. The Colts pulled it off and came out on top. The New York Jets is the only team in the league right now without an interception. New York Giants fired Daboll after the loss the other day. Matthew Stafford leads the NFL with 25 touchdown passes, and he surpassed 400 to be in the 400 club with only other 9 QBs in NFL history. Matthew Stafford jumping that ball. Caleb Fingernail Polish Williams. Every time I turn the TV and I see this boy going into the end zone to win the game. Jason Dart, whatever his name, he darted into the end zone. He is the first rookie quarterback with 5 touchdowns in his first 5 games, rushing touchdowns. He also been evaluated for concussions 4 times in them 5 games. Damn. Maybe that's why they fired old boy, getting him killed. And your boy Antonio Brown, AB got scooped up from overseas, man, on them charges, man. Hawaiian uncle. What's that? Well, you probably about to anyway. Week 11 is about to go down. I'm excited about a couple of games, man. I'm excited to see Chicago and Minnesota, Tampa Bay and Buffalo, Cincinnati and Pittsburgh, Seattle and the Rams, KC and my Broncos, Detroit and Philly. It's going down. There's going to be some hell of a games. Now, week 10, I went 3-0. So I'm sitting at 18, 8-1. And week 11, I'm taking the Bears over the Vikings in Minnesota. The Rams at home over Seattle. I'm taking Detroit and Philly over Philly. Yeah. Now let's talk a little bit of college football. I ain't said nothing about Ohio State since week 1 when they played against Texas. And that's because of their schedule. Them Aggies did their thing again. Aggies and Indiana have the least sacks allowed in the nation with 7. Allowing sacks. Aggies got 3 road wins. 3 tough road wins. They left them at number 3. I watched Indiana and Penn State. That was a damn good game. Cooper Jr. in the back of the end zone for the win with 36 seconds left. I like Indiana, though. And they was down there squabbling and grappling, man. Did y'all see that shit? Go look at that shit, man. Let's talk about a little boxing right quick. Virgil Ortiz stopped Lubin in the 2nd round, man. That boy was asleep standing up against the ropes. You did that, but now it's on between him and Boots Ennis. So they say, let's see, Boots. Yeah. This Tank Davis saga is, man, it just seems like every time something will go down for him or, he's trying to get his money, they trying to stop his money. They trying to break you down, bro. They trying to break you down because you don't want to play them games. I understand. I see it. A little bit of baseball that everybody might not count the headline. You got 2 MLB pitchers indicted for rigging pitching games, whatever. Emmanuel Clase and Luis Ortiz. Got their faces out there for now to be continued on that. And on the court, man, we talking about Ja Morant, man. You went from 50% down to 28% at the rim. Not field goals, but at the rim. You're declining. I always said, man, is he going to be able to transition his game? We seeing it, I guess. We'll see. On top of all the other shit. Hey, you still ain't learned that, but I feel you speak your mind, though. Nico Harrison, Dallas Mavericks, holla at you. Fired his ass. Luka, 260 points in 7 games. He averaged 37. He lost that weight. And did that boy actually break Giddey ankle? Did y'all see that? God damn. But seen them talking about, I don't know if it was 520 somebody, but they was trying to see which one was the better guard, Giddey or LaMelo. What y'all think? But that boy, I think he broke his ankle for real. And OKC still balling. Now, even last year, looking at them going into the playoffs, I always thought they had another gear. And right now they balling without J-Dub. I think when he come back, if they get pushed, which it look like they're gonna get pushed this year because everybody balling. But we're gonna see if they got that other gear. And I think they do. I think they got another gear, man. But we out. That was the Steel Sports Report Part 7. Holla back, baby.